Or the other challenge, I guess I would say, is when there's the Cisco wannabe customer but isn't in buying competitive products because of price. And that's the one I want to talk to the most because it's really misleading. Yeah, the value of Cisco means it's not going to be the cheapest by any means. But again, compared to competitive products, I can always get within, if I'm not within a percent or two, I may even be lower than a competitor's product. So I would invite anyone that thinks Cisco is too expensive to dial 574-271-0900, ask for Mark at extension 8128, and I'll put that to rest.
Nice. So I'm Steve Tadovich, Director of Marketing at Network Solutions, and today we get to have Mark LeBlanc, one of our account managers, sit in the hot seat. The series that we're doing currently is basically to answer just really common questions that our team members get from customers and prospects. The more answers that we can come up with, the easier it is to decide for a customer whether they want to do a thing or not. So today we're going to ask Mark LeBlanc several questions that his customers have asked him over the years that he sees on a regular basis. So the first question, my friend, is how much is it going to cost? It's the elephant in every room. How do you answer that?
Yeah, can't be in sales without being asked how much it's going to cost. So the best thing about selling Cisco is selling value, and our client base gets that. So the cost issue really comes down to whether it fits their budget or not, and that can be our biggest challenge. So I think what we do the best as account managers is we're always on top of Cisco promotions. We're always very in line with our Cisco account managers to help those customers attain the best price. The other way to go, or the other challenge, I guess I would say, is when there's the Cisco wannabe customer but isn't in buying competitive products because of price. And that's the one I want to talk to the most because it's really misleading. Yeah, the value of Cisco means it's not going to be the cheapest by any means. But again, compared to competitive products, I can always get within, if I'm not within a percent or two, I may even be lower than a competitor's product. So I would invite anyone that thinks Cisco is too expensive to dial 574-271-0900, ask for Mark at extension 8128, and I'll put that to rest.
Nice. So then the next question, once a customer has decided that they're going to purchase that particular solution, the next question that you frequently get is, okay, so when's it going to get installed?
Right. So we can't control, of course, Cisco's inventory, but the good news is that the distributor that we partner with actually has one of its largest warehouses right here in our backyard here in South Bend, Indiana, which is maybe a best kept secret, maybe not to some people. More times than not, though, most equipment that we're selling is within a day or two away. Typically, we ask for 2 weeks for implementation. So if it's product fulfillment, sure, we want to get it right away. I can usually get it same day, usually within a day or two, standard ground shipping. And of course, you could always do the important, red overnight. Implementations, though, of course, we ask for 2 weeks. So that's usually plenty of time to acquire the product. And that's just because, we've got engineers that are pretty much always in implementation somewhere. So 2 weeks is good lead time to get engineers staffed up.
Okay. Which was a great segue because the last question is, who's going to install it?
Right. So the other key is, 14 years I've been selling Cisco here at NSI. Pretty amazing because it feels like 4 days. So when I came here, when I came here, knowing Cisco and knowing Cisco's products and to think how much they've grown over 14 years, I didn't know the product line, didn't expect to know the product line overnight. But what I did realize is that NSI has definitely one of the best, if not the very best, engineering teams here in the state of Indiana, and mostly in our backyard of most of our client base. So with the highly certified engineers that we have, it's easy to tell customers you're in the best hands. A lot of those we're already doing design work with them anyhow, but it's always going to be a highly certified Cisco engineer, anywhere from South Bend to Indianapolis or Fort Wayne, where our engineers are kind of spread out, but most here in South Bend, that will be doing the implementations and the configurations.
All right, thanks for dropping by and chatting with us. We thank you for taking the time to watch. Again, we're doing this series where we're asking commonly asked questions, so if you have one, feel free to submit it, and we will love to create a video to answer those questions for you. Whether it be a sales question or an engineering question, we would love to address all of them. So again, we hope that this was helpful for you, and we hope you have a great day. So take care.
Call me.